Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Attack on Titan, chapter 97. From one hand to another. Um, let's just get right into it, man. It was nice seeing last chapter, kind of the flip side of what happened on that day when the Colossal Titan broke the wall. Um, yeah, just seeing the other side of like what it actually took. Uh, for that major event to happen and what led to that moment. I thought was really cool because we always saw the other side of it, right? So to see it in the perspective of Annie, Berthold, and Reiner was really well done. So yeah, let's get into this, man. Um, so that man in the black coat, something about him feels different from the other top royal government officials. If I could figure out where he's headed now, maybe I'll be able to reach the King of the Walls. Huh? Hello there, Missy. Decided to tail an old geezer like me, have you? I've got to say, you've got a good eye for men. I was born at an inn. My mother worked there as she raised me alone. She always told me stories of my father, a man she only ever met once. So I could tell at first sight that it was finally you. Now ain't that touching? Well, if you want a hug from your daddy, start by putting both of your arms up. Are you really so certain it's not true? Not a chance. This is some kind of joke I hate the most. I can't believe you, daddy. Jeez, okay. Whoa. Hey, come on. So you've already hit that rebellious phase, huh? Not like I need a daughter who tries to kick her pop to death anyway. Man. I also like that, like, even though Kenny has kind of been out of the story, since, he was taken out. Um, I like that he still has something like a part to play in this story. Like there's still like a little bit more to him, right? Um, so yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, wow, he's doing it again. So what do you think today's legs mean? Or so what do you think today's legs mean? Snow? No, I'd say his torso is saying we'll have clear skies. Then say it'll hail and get moving. You guys are gonna be late for morning call. Wake up, Berthold. You see Reiner just like looking at Eren. You seem even more bloodthirsty than usual today, Eren. He stuck on training yesterday. What a sad sight that was. Yet so tangled up, I thought you'd get strangled by your own wires. Not as sad as the sight of you practicing how to turn tail and run against a titan. You horse-faced coward. Yeah, you go charge right up to a titan and die in a web of your own wires. The titans will get a real laugh out of that. That's your life. How many times do I have to tell you guys to knock it off? Shut up, you two. It's too early for this crap. um. Okay, I almost skipped the page, man. Okay. You have Annie just like brooding in the back. Um, but it's also like I feel like Annie has the right mindset in all this. Of course, I feel like she did like with Armin, right? Like I feel like she made like a connection there. But like I feel like in this situation, you would want to keep your head low, right? Just like kind of blend in with the crowd, do what you have to do, not stand out too much, right? but like you can already see Reiner is connected to the cadets, right? Like he's making friends fast. Um, so yeah, man, I don't know. And then of course you got Annie just like brooding in the back. I don't know like which would be like in their situation, which would have been more beneficial to their if they kept it strictly focused on the mission and not got wrapped up making friends, whether if it was real or not, because look what ended up happening um down the road, right? Like he Reiner actually treasured those relationships, and emotion got into it or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Alright, so while you two slept like babies after a long day of playing with your friends, I was crawling around the royal capital sewers. See, and Annie even saying like your friends, right? Um, so even she's kind of noticing it too. Um, the man in the black coat was different from the rest of them. He's the real deal. He almost caught me. He might have seen my face. If I join the interior MPs and he's there, I'll be done. So that's it. Let's go back to Marley with the information we've gathered so far. Almost 5 years have passed since that day. They'll be happy to hear anything at all. Do you really believe that? I'm sure Marley will be disappointed. If these 5 years of results are all we bring them, then what? What do you think we should do? We breach Wall Rose. Whether or not the king has vowed to renounce war, that's the only way left for us to smoke out the founding titan. The day our training corps class is in Tross district is the same day the survey corps will be going beyond the walls. If we create as much chaos as possible, even the training corps will be forced into action. We can disappear then, even if they never find our bodies, no one will suspect we are still alive. We can even slip into the huge crowds of refugees that will end up flooding the royal capital. Depending on the situation, we can even continue being soldiers. If it looks like we'll be in the top 10, we can wait to graduate and become MPs in the interior. What I'm trying to say is that we'll move as the king of the walls moves and put ourselves in the best position to take action. A lot of your friends will die, maybe all of them. How many times have I told you? They aren't our friends. They're Eldian devils. They aren't like us. But it doesn't hurt for us to gain their trust. If anything, your attitude of isolating yourself is way more flagrantly. I'm going to puke. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of what I was trying to talk about earlier, was just like, I wonder, like, what is better, like, Reiner's way of, like, I mean, he calls it, getting their trust, but, like, as we know, that led into something, bigger, into him actually, like, caring about these so-called devils and whatever. And then you have Annie on the flip side, who tried to keep her isolated and didn't want to connect with anybody, for good reason, right? So yeah, I don't know. And also, I really hope, this actually gets me so excited just thinking about this, because we saw, I think in the anime, I want to say it was episode 8 when it was revealed, Eren was the Titan that was helping out the cadets and whatever. And Eren emerging from the Titan's carcass. We saw Reiner, Annie, and Bertholt's reaction to that. But like, I hope that because them attacking Wall Rose is them trying to kind of lure out the founding Titan. So I really hope that we kind of dive a little bit deeper into that moment when they find out that Eren has the power as well, that he can turn into a Titan, right? I think we'll probably get a little bit more into that moment, but I would love to see them three in a campfire like this, just talking about like Eren can turn into a Titan, like what do we do? How does this change our plans at all, or if at all, or anything like that? I would love to see that. Um, show you guys this page. All right. So could you please not put your face so close to mine? You must be tired. I feel bad for always putting all the burden on your shoulders. Let's leave it at that for today. I've been having the same dream over and over. I dream of the old man who hanged himself in that settlement, and I always wonder why he told us that story before he put the noose around his neck. Eren, take a break. You're gonna get killed. Damn it. Also weird that um that Burhole, I don't know if it's like him just not willing to like accept, like what truly happened with that old man in the village, or if the old man actually did kill himself in that small isolated town or whatever. Um yeah, I don't know. Because when Burhole says that, Reiner kind of looks at him like a little bit like strangely, right? So I don't know. Um, Reiner, how do you become that way? Like you or Mikasa? What do I have to do to be like you? If I don't change something, John is going to be right. My life is going to end without me having done a single thing. Oh my god, oh dude, there it is. That's the connection forming right there, dude. Whoa. Just do what you have to do. Wow, dude. He saw himself, before the whole Marcel incident and him kind of taking responsibility. Crazy, dude. Like, because I never like I don't know. Like you always picture Aaron as brash and kind of like I guess like stubborn, or just like I feel like just like diving into situations, right? So like I feel like seeing him down like this, um, we don't really see him like there are obviously moments where we do see him down like this and like defeated. Like a couple that come to mind was the second time that he ran into Dina Fritz, right? And he unlocked the power of the founding titan. But everything that happened before that, when he's like screaming with Mikasa next to him, like I think him going on about like how nothing has changed, right? With just like stubs on his hands, right? So that moment obviously reminds me of this. And then even with Krista, everything that happened with the Rice family or whatever. That moment of him like pleading with Krista to just to kill him. Um, so like there has been moments like that, but like I don't know, like I just always see and imagine Eren as just like so headstrong, right? Um, so that's why it just never registered with me that this could ever be a possibility, a parallel between Reiner and Eren, and Reiner seeing like a part of himself in Eren is really interesting, and then Eren wanting to be like Reiner as well. Man, it's so good. Um, all right. The day after the disbanding ceremony, that's when we do it. Just keep moving forward. It's all we can do. Eren, were you really? Hey, why? Marco, he's being eaten. We'll prove that we are warriors. We do it tonight. Annie and I will take care of the two captured titans before they can learn more about them. Oh, and it was them too. Did we ever know that? I mean, I feel like we always assumed that it was probably like Annie, right, that killed those two titans that that Hanji was gonna experiment on. Um, I feel like we knew that, but still, just to get that confirmation, man, it's like it's so cool, man. Just how everything just makes sense, man. Um, yeah, you're right. We were just kids, so we don't know a thing. I just have to keep moving forward. See you. I'm counting on you, buddy. I've got this. You're going to exterminate every last Titan, right? I know you can do it. Whoa, what the hell? Um, Damn it, I've got to change something. Hmm. Wait, so I'm guessing something must have happened, right? Since last we saw them before the flashback. Um, because I mean, you got Falco, you know, him, banging on the wall, Ryder about to blow his brains out. What the hell happened for this to for them to do this? Um, Falco, that's right. I still have them. I have to do something or else Gabby will inherit the armor. If I don't change, then the hospital. Hey, thanks for the other day. Oh, it looks like you're recovering well. You can talk now at least. I'm here for treatment of psychological wounds. But mine are fake. Huh? I've said I can't go home because I have memory loss, but in reality, I just don't want to go back. Huh. It's too hard for me to face my family now. Are you gonna tell the hospital staff? No, I wouldn't do that. You're hurt from training to be a Marleyan warrior? Yes, but I can't become a warrior. Why's that? There's another talented candidate in my class, and I don't think I'll get my turn. Oh, that's good to hear. Huh? You're a good kid. I'd be happy if you lived a nice long life. But I don't want this person to become a soldier. Why do you say that? Is this talented candidate a girl? She's famous here in this district. She's even been recognized for what she did in the war already. Just about everyone would say that the next armor should be her. But I'm powerless. So it's all going to end without me doing a thing. I I've been thinking every day since coming here. How did things turn out this way? Ruined minds and bodies, people with no freedom left, people who have even lost themselves. What kind of person would want to go to war if they knew they were going to end up like this? Well, there was something there all along, pushing us right into hell. For most of us, that something is not our own free will. We are forced to by others or by our environment. That's why the people who push themselves into hell see a different hell from the rest of us. They also see something beyond that hell. Maybe it's hope. Maybe it's yet another hell. I don't know which it is. The only people who do know are the ones who keep moving forward. Falco, it's getting late. Where are you going? There's no, I have so many questions. What? I have so many questions right now. This is, dude, that's time skip Eren, right? It has to be. That's Eren, dude. That is Eren goddamn Yeager. with a nasty mustache. But I'm loving the long hair. Um, so obviously, first of all, how is he here? Why is he here? Um, he says he has amnesia, but I doubt that at the same time. I think that's probably all a ruse. Um, I'm so confused. I think even what makes it worse is the cut from, the flashback, or not even the cut, but just like going back to Reiner and seeing him like getting ready to shoot himself was just like, it had me thinking that, oh, something must have happened in between the time from when we last saw Reiner in present day to now this moment. Something must have happened, but no, he's out walking scot free. So like, I have no idea. Um, yeah, I can't. My mind is just running with like a thousand like thoughts right now. Um, oh my god, dude. Like the possibilities are endless. This is also like, where's Mikasa and Armin and Levi? Where are they on? Are they still on Paradise Island? Are they here on the mainland? Like, why only Eren? Why like that? Like, I know he's the attack titan. I know he's very strong, but like they would not just send him out there by himself, right? Um, Maybe he's gonna try like a diplomatic route and try to reason with Reiner and the people on the mainland or something. Nah, not the people, but like Reiner for sure. I could definitely see him trying to reason with Reiner in some sort of fashion, because we know how Reiner is, right? He doesn't regard the people on Paradise Island as these devils or scum of the earth, like the rest of the Marlians do. Because the Marlians have not been to Paradise Island. They have not seen those people like Reiner has. They have not fought with those people like Reiner has. Um, so I could definitely see that route being taken. But oh man, okay, let's just keep going, man. This is crazy. Um, okay, I forgot something. I'm on my way back to headquarters. If you'll excuse me. Um, Hey, what's all the noise for? The entire Tybur family has come to visit. What? All right. So let's see this last Titan too. Um. So these aren't Marleyan soldiers. They're the Tybur family's personal guards. Come in. I'm sorry for dropping in like this. I'm Willie, the head of the Tybur family. Theo Magath, warrior unit commander. Nice to meet you, Commander Magath. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Tybur. Man, those kids fighting and making a mess and all this stuff, man. I'd be mad. And allow me to introduce you to the rest of the T-Bird family. You've been able to manage the warrior unit far better than when it was first formed. So considering your caliber, have you figured out who among my family is the Warhammer Titan? No, I don't have a clue. I'm not even sure that individual is here with you today. Just as I've heard, you're an attentive man. We very rarely make appearances. Only a select few have been told the identity of the Warhammer, even among the very top ranks in Marley. I imagine the leader here at headquarters would be one of those select few. But he was forced to leave on short notice this morning on orders from his superiors, which is quite unusual. And that is why now I am talking to you in his place. Are that fact and your sudden arrival with your entire family unrelated, I wonder? The reason I came here was to see the statue of Helos. This gallant figure of a mere human who was able to defeat the devil of all Earth. A true Marleyan hero who saved the world. An incredible feat. Brave, beautiful, not a scratch on him. Truly the Marleyan soul personified. Yes, indeed. Not to mention that the bronze statue is hollow. Quite inspiring, Commander. I have heard that you are even working to reinstate conscription for Marleyans. War to Marleyans is something that exists only on the pages of their newspapers. They read words that say their borders have expanded and they are pleased. If the ones taking the bullets are the tamed descendants of devils, so much the better. That's really messed up, man. Like, goddamn. I mean, we always knew, right? That was the purpose of the, descendants and the Eldians for the Marleyans at least, right? Like, even with the battle with Gabby, right? Like, Magath's whole thing was talking about how like we put the Eldians first, like on the front lines, right? Man, it's so messed up, dude. How they treat these poor people, man. Um, anyway, I'm sure that forcing some Marleyans to hear what it sounds like to have your ear grazed by a bullet won't be enough to stop Marley's self-destructive march towards war. But if I have the attention of the man controlling Marley from the shadows, there's something I want to say anyway. It's already too late. You are truly merciless, Commander. What can I say to that? Your observation is correct. The nation of Marley is under the authority of the Tybur family. Ooh. Marley itself chose the path of militarism. We gave Marley freedom and power as an act of atonement. Our predecessor did anyway. You say that as if you saw it all happening. I did see it. Along with the Warhammer Titan, we received and passed down memories. That is the role of the Tybur family. We watched and did nothing more. As Eldians were forced into cages. As Marley did as they saw fit with them, and so both Eldia and Marley were tossed into the darkness. My responsibility for that lies with the Tybur family. So they could have stopped, because I mean he's taking responsibility for the kind of division between the Marleyans, or I guess I should say like the growing division and unrest between the Marleyans and the Eldians. So like way back then, when this stuff was starting to percolate and grow, the Tybur family could have just like cut it at the head just to stop it before it got unmanageable like it is now. I wonder if he actually could have done, if they back then the Tybur family could have actually done something to stop all this. The times have passed, the power of the Titans by. There are now disquieting movements coming from Paradis. We plan to reveal everything to the world during the coming festival. All my hopes ride on that moment. It was not a lie when I said I came here to see the hero statue. Marley needs a Helos once more. Theo Magath, would you do me the honor of shaking this hand? We got Zeke. Falco, I want to ask you for a favor. What is it, Mr. Kruger? Dude, and his name is Kruger as well? Come on, man. Like you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I want to send a letter, but they'll look inside if I send it from this intermittent zone, right? Yeah. They'll figure out I'm faking an illness if that happens, so I want you to put this in a mailbox outside the intermittent zone. Okay. Is it to your family? Yes. I just want to tell my family that I'm here and that I'm alright. That's the end of the chapter. So, like, okay. I'm asking this question as, like, just to, like, get my thoughts out there. So, like, you don't have to, like, answer it. I don't want to be spoiled, obviously. But, like, Cause like this letter, I wonder if it's going to be sent to like to Zeke or someone like that, or like Reiner possibly. Just to let Reiner know, like, hey man, I'm here, like I'm here, man. I wonder if it's to Reiner, but then also like when he said family, I was thinking like back to Paradise Island, to tell Mikasa and everybody that I'm alright, I made it safely. Uh, but then like I would doubt like for what purpose would they send mail over to Paradise Island, right? So I don't think it's that. If I had to guess, it's probably Reiner that letter is going to be sent off to. Um, yeah, I don't know. Because if he were to send it to Zeke, then like I feel like Zeke would get like the whole army to scout for Eren, and then Eren would be in big trouble, right? So at least with Reiner, like I feel like Eren could even risk the possibility of like, hey, let's me and you talk in this like secluded, dark alley or something like that. Like meet me here at like 10 o'clock at night or something like that. Like let's have a conversation. Like I feel like if he took that route, with Reiner, if he was sending it to Reiner, he could risk saying something like that. But with Zeke, if he sent anything to Zeke, then Zeke would have the whole streets flooded with soldiers patrolling and searching every inch for this guy. So like, I don't think he would send it to Zeke. I don't think Aaron would be that crazy, right? But you never know, man. You never know. Um, Shit, I mean, this was an insane chapter, dude. I guess I just like I can't even like remember the other stuff that happened. Like the fact that Aaron is here on on Marley is just insane to me. Like I can't fathom it, dude. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. It's so exciting. It really is. And then also just to see him like this is what I mean by just so many questions, and I love how they just like it just happens so randomly. Like you just didn't expect it. Because it just felt like a normal day in town, and then you just see Aaron, sitting on the bench, and it's just like I guess one of the questions is he has his eye bandaged up, you see one of his legs is missing, things like that. So like, is this just all a part of the ruse of him, coming off as this, injured, possibly he wants to fit in with the crowd, the people that like are just came back from war or are going to get sent off to war or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's honestly crazy. Um, I have so many like again, like I can't even like I need to write down everything my mind is like thinking about right now, because it's just like running rampant with just like the possibilities. Like how in the world was Mikasa okay with this? Like sending Eren over here by himself. I mean, we don't know if he's alone, right? But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Um, and like, what is Eren's purpose of because he is in the belly of the beast, right? He is in the lion's den. Like he is in the number one place that he probably should not be, right? So like I don't know like what is his goal? Like what is he trying to do? How did he get here is another question. Can the Attack Titan swim? Like that's another thing. Um, I would be really, really interested if what I personally want is if they made some sort of watercraft to get him over there. That would be really, really cool if they created some kind of like makeshift little like canoe or a boat or something to get him over there. Um, yeah, I don't know. And then he would have to traverse that desert, right? The desert is on is on the mainland, right? Not on Paradise Island. Um, I think that's right. So yeah, he would have to traverse that desert as well to get over there. Um, and just like, again, how did he like? So all that stuff aside, how did he get over, the wall and infiltrate Marley without being detected or anything like that, right? Um, that's another question. But I don't know. I guess I'm just like, we'll without a doubt get the answers to all those questions eventually. But like, I'm just so excited to see like what is this conversation? Because Reiner and Eren are going to talk. That's set that in stone. It's gonna happen. But what is that conversation going to be like, man? Is Reiner going to turn him in? I'm gonna be so fascinated to see how Reiner handles this situation. Because on Eren's side, he's got a lot of balls doing this. And I think he must have a lot of faith in, because what I personally think is that he's here for Reiner. He's coming to Reiner with whatever he's thinking, whatever this plan is centered and focused on Reiner. And I think he must have a lot of trust and faith that Reiner might see the error in the Marley's ways and stuff like that, and maybe he's gonna try to like kind of plead and like really focus in on that, on Reiner's feelings towards that. But yeah, I just don't know. And that's the best part, man. Like I don't know, and I'm so excited. Lucky for us, man, we got volume 25 here. The covers got me a little nervous. Like, like is Eren going to fucking transform within Marleyan territory? And I don't even know, dude. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. I was not expecting a huge bombshell thing like that to happen. I was reading through the entire chapter. I was like, okay, this is a pretty chill chapter. It's pretty cool. I like the flashbacks and all that stuff. And we just get Eren and Marley. Like, what am I supposed to do? But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.